hope you're having a wonderful week so far. I literally just got home from a yoga class and rushed to my video blog because I had 3 beautiful insights from the class that I wanted to share from you fresh from the mat, so to speak. And they were really insightful, really are important in my life at this moment, and so perhaps you're meant to know them too if you're watching. First off, the first thing that came to me was, yoga is such a great place to cry. I have not really read any blogs who talked about yoga and crying, and I know I'm sure there's tons out there. But I feel like when you're moving your body and you're stretching yourself, a lot of your tension and the energy that's sort of keeping you tense or keeping you less flexible than you'd like to be is a lot of emotional energy. And it can be stuff from when you were 2 to last week. I mean, it can be anything that you're holding in these parts of your bodies. So yoga as a practice for me really helps me to stretch out and release any emotional stuff that I have in me or I'm holding on subconsciously or unconsciously. And so, number 1, if you feel like crying in yoga, just let it out. Just cry. I mean, it's such a beautiful, yoga is a healing experience. It totally challenges you physically and makes your body stronger, and it makes your emotional state stronger and your spiritual state stronger. So allow yourself to cry. Usually try to do a lot of the poses without a block because I do yoga, but I'm not, I'm always still learning. I guess we're all learning and becoming more flexible and learning the poses. And I try to not use a block, and this time today was a day that I wasn't feeling very balanced in any of my poses, and so I looked at the block, and immediately when I looked at the block, I heard inside in my heart, just allow yourself to rely on support. And then instantly that block just totally symbolized and represented all my family, my friends, coaches that I have, teachers, the yoga teacher, Katie Canicella, who was teaching the class at Jai, and just everybody was in that block. And I just allowed myself to lean on them. So the biggest thing I learned in that is if you're going through a hard time, even if you think it's silly, just lean on your friends. Just like allow yourself to let that emotion, that moment in your life happen, because it'll pass. And then you will be that support block for them. Final thing I learned was when I was doing one of the poses, like I said, my balance was kind of shaky today, and immediately when I was out of balance, I got a little frustrated, and I heard myself talk to myself and say, "Gosh, you're so out of balance today." And then I heard very gently and very softly in my heart, "It's okay." And then immediately I said to myself, without even thinking, it was like this natural reaction. I said, "I love you, Lianda." And then all of a sudden, my balance was fine. And in that moment, I realized that's all you have to do. Tell yourself you love yourself every day. I do a lot of mirror work. I look in the mirror and I'm like, "I love you, Lianda. I love you, Lianda." And that helps so much in just being bold in life. I mean, you have to love yourself in order to be bold. Being bold is loving yourself more. Getting out of your comfort zone and doing things that light you up and fill you up and challenge you, that fill your heart, and telling yourself you love yourself, and instead of saying how out of balance you are. Yeah, recognize you're out of balance and say, "You know what, it's cool. Today you're out of balance, tomorrow you won't be. Or maybe you will be, and that's okay. You'll be in balance soon someday." So just, tell yourself you love yourself every day, at least once, in the mirror or during your practice, or during work, wherever you are. Just remind yourself to tell yourself you love yourself. And so that's what I learned from yoga today, and hopefully it helps you in some way and inspires you. And let me know things that you learned from yoga. And let me know if you have like a good cry during a yoga session, because I just feel like that really allows you to, or even if you're laughing or you feel angry, just allow emotions to come through you during a yoga session, because that's what it's there for. So I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I hope I hear from you, and I will see you next week. Bye.